Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Froggy Stonks. Nothing I say is financial advice. Entertainment purposes only, not a financial advisor. What a week. What a week. Currently, AMC up 11.5%, which is amazing. On the backside of the news of GameStop doing their 4-for-1 stock dividend split, which will be ex-div date. You have to be in the stock before July 18th to receive the dividend. The dividend will then get issued on July 21st, and then July 22nd, the stock will start trading at the split, which you'll get 3 shares for every 1 share you own. Computer share direct registration people will get theirs first. Then the rest will go to the DTCC. Then the DTCC will have to distribute them to brokers who then have to give it to the clients in their accounts, which is going to be very interesting for them to do, considering we believe there are a lot of brokers out there who have sold basically IOUs to their customers, or they have taken their customers' GME shares and lent them out without their permission. Smells like recalls to me. Smells like share recalls. People who lent out shares of GME and AMC are recalling them, and now they are scared that AMC might do the same thing, which is going to get us into the topic. Very interesting. Aron tweeted today, I keep getting asked when Pounce. And for people who don't know, during the 2022 annual meeting, Aron said, we will pounce when the time is right, but not before Q2 earnings, which is going to be August 4th, I believe. Yep. Know this. 1, I always keep my word. 2, I've said publicly a pounce would not happen before second quarter 2022 earnings are announced. 3, press release issued today that Q2 earnings to be announced on Thursday, August 4th. Read between those lines. Now, people are trying to do all this Morse code stuff. Look, man, this happened just a little while ago. Let me pull up the AMC Theater. Trace tweet. They settled, you guys all see it, they settled a lawsuit just a couple days ago. Very important, and I talked on this in another video. AMC has recently reached an agreement to settle a stockholder derivative action. The settlement agreement and settlement notice can be located on AMC website at this address. AMC stockholders have the right to object to the settlement. Deadline is 9/1/2022. I will not object to this, because when you go in and look at this suit, it's from something that happened back in 2017, 2018. What happened is Silver Lake sold AMC. AMC sold Silver Lake I think $600 million bond, right? Which probably has covenants on it restricting debt. But what they did is they did $600 million for convertible notes due 2024, bearing 2.95% interest rate. Common shares at $20.50 per share, right? So here's the deal. They did this, and then they paid off some existing debt, AMC did, but then they issued a $1.55 dividend, a special dividend, which was one of the last ones they did. Now, why would you sell debt that you need to run your company and then automatically turn around and issue a dividend? Little sketchy. I'm not going to get into all that, but what happened is a person named Linda Lau, who's a shareholder, filed against Wanda Group, Wanda America, Wang Jianlin, Silver Lake Group, Lake Alpine, Aron, Howard Koch, Gary Locke, and Anthony Syke, some board members. This is an extremely sus thing to issue a $1.55 special dividend when you just sold debt to somebody. So that's why they're being sued. This group of people who are the plaintiffs the defendants decided to settle out of court for $17.5 million yesterday. This lawsuit, specifically centered around derivatives and dividend issuance, could have been restricting Aron from certain actions today as the board member and the chairman. Now, AMC was not being sued directly. Linda Lau was suing this group of people, the Dalian Wanda Group, all the way down to Anthony Syke, and another defendant is AMC Entertainment Holdings as a nominal defendant, right? Nominal means they're associated through a technicality, which they are the company that these people work for. So that's been settled. It's gone, $17.5 million. Wanda's paying 1.5. Adam Aron and the CEO and the executives are paying the rest of it, but it's coming out of their insurance. They have to pay this to AMC Theaters, not to Linda Lau. Linda Lau will get the expenses for lawyers and all that, but AMC Theaters will get the payment. We've been talking about dividends for a long time. Adam Aron has started saying months ago, years ago, we won't be able to do a dividend until 2022. Then he changed it to 2023. And here's why I think. The Silver Lake bond has the covenant that restricts them from offering a dividend. But what's changing them from renegotiating that was the lawsuit against that Silver Lake bond to the board of directors. They were being sued for wrongdoing, which they never admitted to. They settled, so there's no action being taken for anything being illegal, so that's over with. But it may have been restricting them from changing any dividend status in the company. So now that that's settled, and we're getting ready to be profitable in Q2, I really believe we'll be profitable in Q2 on cash flow. I think Adam Aron has the authority to now go in, either renegotiate those bonds, or if he already has, go ahead and say, we are going to offer a dividend in the form of stock, because he wants to do another share offering. He could do exactly what GME did, or he could offer an NFT, or he could offer anything. And even if he decided he wanted to do the dividend through the ION AMC NFT, that's something the DTCC cannot deliver on. Now, per the last annual meeting, and you can go to my video I have on my YouTube and watch it, Adam Aron said, he specifically said this, we are currently in contact with the NYSC on the failure to delivers. We will also be in contact with them again in the future. And if you didn't know, AMC failure to delivers went through the roof again, which is absolutely disgusting. Where's my Fintel link? Oh, come on. It's gross, and it made the news again. Why so many failure to delivers are popping back up. We hit 2.6 million back in June on the 3rd, and then we hit, this is the first part of June, the second part of June, so understand the data is delayed, but we're back up to 1.2 million as of June 14th. Failure to delivers is when somebody owes somebody else the stock and it needs to be, put through the system, and they say, well, we took a big hit on that one, so we're not going to deliver it to you, so we're not going to close our short position, even though we owe you money. Then it goes into failure to delivers, and then you get your T plus 35 dates out, and then you can end up on the NYSE Reg Show threshold list, right? So that's happening again. So Adam Aron's got multiple things going on here. He's got a settled lawsuit, which takes restrictions off him. They're definitely calling the NYSE about the failure to delivers. He said that himself. And he's also, I'm very sure we are going to be price per share positive in Q2. We're going to have a positive EBITDA. We're going to have a positive cash flow and a positive EPS, which also takes restrictions off of him. Now, he also said he's got $100 million that he plans on doing more acquisitions with, right? That's the next thing I want to talk about. Months ago, and I can't find his tweet. I screenshotted it. I'll try to find it later. Months ago, Adam Aron said, or not Adam Aron, Charles Gasparino tweeted. He tweeted this. He said, I have May insider info from AMC saying Adam Aron is considering several more acquisitions at or around $500 million. He was saying that somebody on the board of directors from a certain time frame was telling Gasparino information about the battle plan for AMC Theaters that Adam Aron plans to do. Now, that's called an insider leak. I think Adam Aron got really quiet after that period. He didn't tweet or say anything much after that period. So now, Gasparino's been blocked. Everybody blocked him on Twitter, all that drama. We now have all this going on, and I'll just say I've had somebody contact me asking me what's going on about the Pounce, which is fine. Very nice person who contacted me, but they are involved with Charles Gasparino. So I'm guessing this. Adam Aron has sealed the leak at AMC Theaters, of which I believe was probably none other than the board member who is retiring. Now I'm forgetting his damn name. That just bugs me. Stephen A. Colanero, the one that I brought up back in November of last year, saying this guy worked for Radio Shack, he worked for Blockbuster, he randomly came into AMC, suddenly AMC's in the gutter, they're having all this trouble. This guy's bad news. Get rid of him. He's got Wharton School business connections. They're all in it together, man. So that guy's gone. And then suddenly we find this leak and Gasparino's getting this insider info. Aron goes silent running. And then suddenly nothing but good things happen after that. So my theory is Aron was still leaking information, or possibly another board member. Aron found it, sealed the leak, which I put in my last tweet. This little, little gif, little action here. I think CEO Adam must have found the person leaking info last month and sealed it. Well done. It's very detrimental when board members are leaking info to the press about what the company is planning to do, because if they're planning to make another acquisition in a popcorn company, and a gold mine, whatever they're going to do, people can come in and undercut them. Short sellers will come in and undercut those deals just to slight AMC Theaters, make the stock go down. So it's all very relevant. My theory is that Aron is now unrestricted. The lawsuit's over. He's going to be cash flow positive, which is another restriction lifted per the debt covenants. He is either A, going to pay off one of these debts and release those covenants, or B, he is already released and there is dividends on the table that they are considering right now after Q2, but they have to report positive earnings. So I'm super excited about this. I think somebody knows, as you can see, this movement is not just from the GME dividend. This is somebody covering. This is somebody saying, crap, we need to, or it might not even be covering. It could just be lenders requesting their shares back that are on loan but not shorted. So we have our two big dogs running like crazy today. HYMC kicked back up, which is good. It's all set up for a really, really big thing coming. We know the hedge funds are in the dirt. We know the market is a complete disaster. Citadel has 0.08% of the money they need to cover the leverage that they have. They have $65 billion in securities sold, not purchased. It's just crazy, man. The only stocks that are not leveraged in the market right now are meme stocks. AMC Theaters has cash. GME has cash. They have debt, but the money that's in it invested by retail is not leveraged by retail. It's leveraged by the hedge funds. Now, in that, the DRS movement is going really well. Direct registration with computer share. The good thing about DRS is when you put your shares in direct registration with computer share, or you buy them directly from it, they can't be lent, they can't be shorted, and they can't be levered. That is a cash account, non-loanable, non-shortable, your name on the shares, direct registered in book to AMC Theaters that Aron sees every day. So he sees everybody registering their shares, how many are in there. And with that data, if people register enough, they can prove synthetics. I think 1.5 million retail investors doing 350 shares each would be enough to confirm there's synthetics out in the market, because once you log 80% of the float, there's only 20% left, which is being shorted, and 198 million owned by institutions. It's really easy. Go back, watch my how to buy shares on DRS video, how to transfer shares. I covered it all. We cover it every day. Super important. I think, too, it's important to know that if you have shares with a broker like Webull, Robinhood, Public, whatever it is, when this thing squeezes, if it does squeeze and it kicks off, they could just shut their platforms down. They could screw everybody over. But with computer share isn't a broker. They're a transfer agent. So when you go to sell, they're going to take your order and they're going to go to multiple brokers across the spectrum, and they're going to be able to facilitate your sale. And you own a legitimate registered share of AMC, which I think those are going to end up worth more than gold when this thing kicks off. So there you have it, guys. AMC, GME running, everything green today. I'm still following Rev. I think it's down 7% today because somebody had to liquidate to start covering some of these positions here. I think everything is reacting. Even space is up 12% actually space is up over 25% since I called it on Twitter 2 days ago when they had their successful launch and their satellite deployment. Cores is up 13%. It's like this, everything here is affecting the market, because I think that these shorts have been swapped and placed on different, they're like, they've shorted the entire spectrum, but they're swapping their short positions between different stocks, and it's all jumbled up. Things are getting ready to get cleared up. Anyways, the leak sealed, the lawsuit settled, cash flow positive, the covenant's going to be lifted. I think we're going to see a dividend. I think Aron is still in line to try to purchase a small popcorn company for their distribution of popcorn to general public, to the retail grocery stores. Got a credit card coming still. Credit card could bring in billions annually, easy peasy. It's all good, man. Thor Love and Thunder out tonight. I'm going 3 o'clock to go get my popcorn hammer, which I better get ready to go get cleaned up. I'm super excited, guys. I think this is it. I think we're in the home stretch. Stay strong. Definitely consider DRSing your shares. Very important. Annual meeting will be hosted live. I will be having a YouTube stream and a Twitter space call. That day, it's going to be one of the biggest calls we've had in 16 months. I cannot wait. And definitely going to be adding my Thor hammer to one of the shelves on my AMC shrine back in the corner there. So you guys all have a phenomenal day, man. Let me read a comment here. John Dave, 1348, 90% in DRS AMC, leaning towards full DRS. Honestly, Highcroft, if people DRS their Highcroft, if that's allowed, I don't know if Computer Share does anything with Highcroft, but if you can, locking up the float would be easy. It's just that simple. So man, enjoy the day, guys. Enjoy the tendies. If you're in these other plays like Space, if you did jump in, 25% profit in a 3-day period is good. Do not be greedy, because Space could have bad news tomorrow and this thing could go back down to 585. AMC and GME, the hodls, we all know what's going on there. Even Highcroft, I'm going to tell you right now, if you bought this dip at 93 cents and you just made 15, 20% today, take the profit off the 15 and 20% you just made and wait for another dip, man. Don't be scared to recirculate your Highcroft. GME, AMC, hodl, we know that. These other plays, make your money, build your positions. Don't be scared. You guys have a great day. Thank you for coming. Could please like and subscribe. Share the video. Let people know what's going on. So far, I've been pretty damn right on a lot of things, man. With AMC, I talked about this lawsuit, actually, that we just covered in this video. Let me pull it up. I'll show you how long ago I talked about this. What did I say? It was back in March. Dividend. That's right. $1.55. It'll bring it up. I talked about this back in March, and people tried to rip my head off because they didn't understand what I was saying. March 6th, why did AMC pay $1.55 special dividend on 9/24/2018 after a more than 50% stock drop on 1/30/2017, in between receiving $600 million investment from Silver Lake on convertible 2.9 per 8 unsecured note? They already had $4.8 billion in debt. I brought this up in March. People tried to rip my head off because they thought I was attacking Adam Aron. And then lo and behold, when we start talking about stuff in the future again, which was last week in class actions against Robinhood, fucking Lou comes out and tries to tell everybody the stock could be delisted if we file any type of lawsuits to protect retail investors. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. And then boom, proof not even a week after he said that AMC just settled a lawsuit and nothing was delisted. Lou's an absolute fraud. I don't know why people still listen to him. Just like he said, oh yeah, by the way, during the annual meeting, he hosted a space call with 2,000 people on it, saying Adam Aron was going to dilute the float again by doing another share offering without our permission. Had everybody worked up and scared, and then Adam Aron came straight out and said, yeah, I'm not going to do that because you didn't want me to. Fucking YouTube frauds, man. This video is not on a space call delayed noise, but for the earnings call, I will have a Twitter space call and a live YouTube stream. Guys, don't miss it. It's going to be the biggest one I've ever had. I cannot wait. I think Adam Aron is going to drop bombs in this space call, but the celebration of being cash flow positive, hey, and to all the people who are wearing suits out to Minions, all the bros, man, all the bros, you guys trended it, and that's what AMC is. AMC brand name is trending like nobody's business, and the most valuable thing you can do for a company is trend a brand name. AMC's brand name is now worth tens of billions of dollars because everybody wants a piece of the action. Boom. Okay, I'm going to go. Great video. Thanks for coming. Like and sub. Enjoy the day. I will have my popcorn hammer tonight. You guys have a good one. Froggy Stonks out.